think the conversation around commitment is pretty interesting. And I know that we typically, we all have different opinions about when you should commit. When should you agree to be somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend? When should things be exclusive? So, first of all, I think that when you are deciding to move a relationship forward, I don't think the conversation should be about are we boyfriend and girlfriend or titles. I think the question should be around exclusivity, because people have different definitions of boyfriend and girlfriends or expectations about boyfriend and girlfriend. So I think the conversation should be about exclusivity instead of titles. But at what point should you commit to somebody? I think that there are 7 things that you should consider before you commit to somebody, whether that is to go from exclusivity initially in terms of boyfriend or girlfriend, if that's something that you believe in, or whether or not to go from dating to engaged. I think that there are 7 things that you should consider, and I'm going to give you those 7 things. So if your answer is yes to all 7, then I think that it may be a good idea, it may be a good idea. If you cannot answer yes to all of these questions, I recommend that you get the answers to these questions before you move forward. The first question is, do you want the same type of relationship? Do you both want to be married? Do you both want just a long-term relationship, right? Whatever it is that you desire, does this person also desire the same type of relationship? The second question is, do you want the same type of family? Meaning, if you want children, does that person want children? Or is that something that they are flexible on? What happens if you do have children, or if you do get pregnant, right? How are they going to feel about that? So that's number 2. Number 3 is, can your core values exist? All right, whether that could mean religion. Do you practice the same religion, or can your religions coexist in the same household without conflicting? Or even just your ideas and your thoughts around, things that are important to you. That's a huge one. Number 4 is, can your lifestyles coexist? Meaning, if you like to travel, are they willing to travel with you, or are they adamantly against traveling, right? And it's not that they have to do the same thing that you like, it's just that your lifestyles cannot conflict. So in terms of your spending habits, right? Do you prefer to wear name brand, but this person is frugal? Not that they have to wear name brand too, but are they going to have a problem with you spending the way that you spend usually, right? So can your lifestyles coexist? Number 5, can you give him the support that he needs in a relationship? All right. And you have to make sure that you are giving him what he needs and not what you want to give him. Right? Especially with men. And I've seen this, with some of the couples that I've talked to, right? Where the woman is trying to help, and so she does, whatever. And the husband doesn't appreciate it. And so as a result, the woman feels unappreciated, but it's not that he didn't appreciate it, it's that it's just not what he needs. And so You have to make sure that you are able to give him the support that he needs, right? That he wants. Maybe not necessarily that he needs, that he wants, because he may not need it from you, or he may not want it from you, right? So wait for him to ask for support, or ask him how you can support him in this season of his life. Remember, relationships are a two-way street. Both men and both partners have to be satisfied emotionally and sexually and physically, like all of it, right? Everything that a woman needs, a man also needs. It may just look differently, but we all have our needs and wants in a relationship. So can you give him what he needs and wants in a relationship? And then obviously number 6 is, can he give you what you want and need in a relationship? Same thing. You got to make sure that you are self-aware enough to know exactly what it is you want and need for your relationship to be healthy, and then figure out whether or not he can give that to you. And number 7, I think that this is a really important one. Number 7, are you guys ready? Can you live with the things that you don't like about him for the rest of your life? I'm going to say it again. Can you live with the things you don't like about him for the rest of your life? Why does that matter? Because we have to assume that our partner is not going to change, right? We cannot, or you should not be with somebody hoping that they are going to change, that they are going to be a different person. Now, they may grow, right? They may mature, but if he smokes cigarettes and you hate it, can you live with that for the rest of your life? You shouldn't go into a relationship hoping and assuming that he's going to stop smoking cigarettes for you. Okay? So that is very important. And of course, you're always learning about somebody. But before you take that, that step to progress your relationship, ask yourself these 7 questions, right? Do you want the same type of relationship? Do you want the same type of family? Do your core values align? Can your lifestyles be maintained at the same time? Can you give him what he needs in a relationship? Can he give you what you need in a relationship? And then, of all the things that you dislike about this person, can you live with those things for the rest of your life? Comment below and let me know if there's some other things that you feel like should be on this list before you commit to a person.